Hello everyone, welcome to analytical classes. Today's video is about information functions. So what are information functions? In Excel, there are a group of functions that return information about the content, formatting or location of cell. They are useful for checking cell type, identifying error or getting metadata about the spreadsheet. So here are some information functions which are very useful in managing your data. So let's start with the is number, is text, is blank function. This function checks if a value is a number, text or blank. So is blank is used to check if a cell is blank or not. This is very useful in counting the cells with some entry if you want to check. So let's use it and we will select this, and it is giving me true because it is having no data. Let's enter something in it and it is returning false, that the cell is not blank. Next, coming to is number function. So we have written 44 in the cell and let's test, and it is giving true. If we just delete it and write something else, it is giving us false because it is not number. Either it is text or it is blank, it will return false. So if we say 44, it is returning true. Likewise, is text will return true if the value in the cell is text, so it is returning true. Let's change it to, and it is turning false. So this is the functions which are useful for checking if the value in the cell is text, number or blank. Let's move to another function, which is error function. Is error function and is NA function. So these functions return a number corresponding to an error type. So is error returns true if there is any error in the value, means if the formula is giving the result as error, then it will return true. Is error will return true if there is any error except NA, means not applicable. Any other error other than NA will give true in while using is error function, and is NA will return true if the error is NA. So let's check it out. Let's assume we are dividing 1 by 0, and since this is a division by 0 error, so let's check is error, and we will see it is returning true. If we use is error, then also it will return true because the error is other than NA. Okay, let's check is NA also in this cell, it will return false. So if the error was NA, then is NA would have returned true. Next, coming to the function called cell function. So it will return the information about the cell. It is very useful when you have to refer to a cell. So is equals to cell, and when you open the parenthesis, you get a lot of info choices like address, column, color, content, file name, a format, parenthesis, prefix, protect, row, type, width. So you can use any for referring to another cell. It can be used in other formulas for referring to a cell. So cell returns information about the formatting, location or content of the cell. So next, coming to the type function, which will return number representing the type of data in a cell. So let's say this is the data and we are checking what type it is. So it will give us that it is 1, the number of for representing numbers, it is 1. So when you type the function, so when you use the function, you see that it is giving an information that it returns an integer representing the data type of a value. Number is equals to 1, text is equals to 2, logical value is equals to 4, error value is equals to 6, array is 64, and compound data is 128. So likewise, it is not returning that it is number, it is text, or it is array. It is returning in the form of 1, 2, 4, 16, 64, and 128. So for further usage, where you can give these numbers as code, that if the 1 is there you have to do this, if the 2 is there you have to do this. So because the calculation, the formatting, etc. depends on whether the content is a number or a text or an array. So for that ease, this is giving us the information in the coded form. So let's check it again. Let's check this one, and it will give us 2. The 2 stands for the text function. So this was the information function which help you check the data, which help you check the information given in a cell. So hope you find this video helpful. If so, do subscribe to the channel, and thank you so much for watching this video.